got certain players, and there's certain teams when they go a few goals ahead, you think they'll probably ease off now but when you've got someone like Mo Salah that still hadn't got on the score sheet and didn't all game, you think, do you know what, they're going to keep going here because they're all hungry for goals, and you just knew it was going to be a big score.
Is that I suppose, one of the many positives for Jurgen Klopp? Is his side scored 9 without Mohamed Salah?
Yes, and you knew that he was never going to come off Mo Salah. You knew that they were going to make lots of changes, but one of them was not going to be Mo Salah because he wanted to score. Yeah, it's a strange result, isn't it? Because they were disappointing the other day, and you don't want everybody to go the wrong, too much of euphoric celebration scoring 9 because they got a game on Wednesday. But it's the perfect response. Everybody in the whole world scored today. Everybody left the field happy. You roll on to Newcastle, which will be a more difficult game. But after the criticism that they received on Monday, it's the perfect response, definitely.
Yeah. It only took 3 minutes. It was hard work, wasn't it, for him here?
Yeah, I mean, he gets himself back into an onside position, and then it's a standing jump, but he does all the right things. Heads it back where it came from, power, away from the goalkeeper, and it was the perfect start. And then, of course, this doubled the lead, only a couple of minutes later, Macca.
Yeah, nice touch fortunate touch by Roberto Firmino. Looked as if he was like a no-look pass, but Harvey Elliott comes on and whips it into the corner. First goal for him at Anfield. So many special days for some of the kids concerned today, and that's what the likes of Harvey Elliott, Fabio Carvalho, Bobby Clark, Stefan Bajcetic, that's what they were today. A lot of teenagers playing, which is, reasons to be really happy for Jurgen. Is, another one from the academy smashes one right in the top corner in Trent Alexander-Arnold.
Yeah, and that comes just a few days after he was under a bit of, took a bit of criticism after his performance against United. Goal number 4 came from Roberto Firmino from close range. In the end, it was a good finish, actually.
It was. I mean, when things are going wrong, they're going wrong, aren't they? Ball spirals in the air and lands plonk inside your 6-yard box. I thought the goalkeeper might have been able to come for it, but and then it was set pieces. The problem for Scott Parker is it's not like he's saying, right, we need to fix this and it'll be all right. I mean, absolutely every type of goal went in today. Headers, crosses, set piece, everything went in. So he's got a lot of work to do. But from Liverpool's point of view, I thought this was offside.
Yeah, I thought it was offside.
I think this was a bad decision. He has to be interfering.
Well, he was deemed to not interfere.
I know, that's nonsense. He was interfering. No. If you've ever played the game, he was interfering with play, definitely. Yeah. Well, as Michael said, loads and loads and loads of just set piece after set piece after set piece. And they were just found wanting. And it's pointless analysing the mistakes of Bournemouth today because there was lots. But Liverpool, every time they went forward, looked as if they were going to score.
Yeah, I absolutely love that goal. In fact, it was probably my favourite.
Yeah.
The assist from Tsimikas, the finish was brilliant. The diagonal ball in the first place from Trent, it was just a brilliant goal. And then
two headers, Lewis.
Yeah, I know. But off a set piece, Matthew, you're fuming if you Scott.
Oh, I know. Yeah. I mean, a winger getting above everybody to score. I mean, at least we saw him, Luis Diaz, playing more centrally. 2 headers from the middle of the goal. That's where you want him. At least that's a good thing for him. Otherwise, fantastic day for Liverpool.
For Bournemouth, a very different story. That's 16 goals conceded in their last 3 games alone, albeit against Manchester City, Arsenal, and now Liverpool. I mean, is that some solace that Scott Parker can take? That we're not going to have to. We only have to play these 3 sides only once more this campaign.
100%. I'd be petrified going to Anfield if I was a team like Bournemouth for that reason today. And he'll be thinking, right, we've got to go to the Etihad still.
Yeah.
But apart from that, there's no real other fixtures where you're going to be petrified. You're petrified going to Anfield because 9-0 can happen.
Yeah.
So I think it is. We joke about it, but I think he is. He's driving home tonight thinking, right, we've not got to go there again. We've got other games now. And the names that you've just reeled off, not many newly promoted teams will pick up any point from them. So they're off the mark already.
Yeah.
But on today's performance, you think it's going to be a long season.
The good thing is that they got 3 points against Aston Villa the first game of the season, because I don't think any neutral would expect them to get anything from Liverpool, Man City and Arsenal.
No. Well, having seen his side concede 9 today, let's hear from the Cherries boss. Here is Scott Parker.
Scott, I appreciate it's straight after the game, but can you explain what happened today?
Well, I think the bottom line is we was in the arena with massive quality, and at this present moment in time we're probably not equipped to handle where it currently is, really. So I'm usually disappointed, one, because of the result, of course, disappointed for the fans, the travelling fans, what have what I've travelled here, I'm also a bit disappointed for the players as well, really, because it doesn't surprise me, and I've probably sensed this, but yeah, I think this is currently where it is at this present moment in time in terms of probably the players and everyone needs a little bit of help, and today just proved too big a challenge. The levels were far too big, and the quality was there for everyone to see. Really, a clinical team, and at times we just couldn't bear that, really, the intensity of the stadium as well. So we've got a decision to make, really, and I think that's probably where it is, really, as a football club. We've got a decision to make. We need to get competitive in this division, really, because there'll be days like this, to be fair.
It feels like it's one of those results, not just for him, but for his players, just to shrug off and to continue regarding the Premier League. We've had a scintillating first-half performance from Liverpool at home to Bournemouth. They are 5-0 up. First time they've ever scored 5 goals in the first half of a Premier League game. Within 6 minutes, they were 2-0 up. Luis Diaz got them up and running with a decent header here, Michael.
It was a great header, yeah. Always good to head the ball back where it came from. You get more power. You wrong foot the goalkeeper, he jumps early. First inspection, I thought, might he be offside as he came back? But when the ball was played, he is onside. As you can clearly see there, he jumps well. That's a brilliant header.
Yeah, and then this is Harvey Elliott. Well, this is the goal, actually, really nice goal. But Liverpool started really quick in general. They were really up for it today because of what's happened, and they were on the attack. From the first minute, it just went goal after goal after goal after chance after chance. They were a bit fortunate here with this touch from Firmino. He didn't mean it.
No.
As much as he'll get an assist for it, it wasn't an assist. He just missed control there. But Harvey Elliott, Liverpool fan growing up, the fact that he got his first goal at Anfield, and it was a lovely strike as well, just bending it, almost feeding it into that far corner. Bit of bends off his left foot, lovely finish, and a real special moment for him and his father, who's sitting in the stands.
Yeah, emotional celebration from Harvey Elliott, as you mentioned, Steve, his first Anfield goal. 3-0, Trent Alexander-Arnold special.
Yeah, well, we all know he's got this capability. I mean, he hits the ball so well. Gets into this position a fair bit. Now he's almost playing inside a little bit in recent times, but wow, I mean, look at that.
Always been a nice strike of the ball, hasn't he, Michael? Scored a great goal last year against Newcastle, smashed one in again today. Little bit of fades with the outside of his right foot, and then everybody wants to get in on the act. Down this side, particularly down the right-hand side for Liverpool. Again, slightly fortunate, but they've been so dominant that sometimes the fortune goes with you, and Firmino's the one who's on his toes expecting things like this to happen, and the Bournemouth defence was so flat-footed it was quite scary, really, and they just look absolutely shell-shocked.
Great finish, though.
Yeah, lovely finish.
Improvised.
He's on form today, isn't he, Firmino?
Absolutely, in the thick of the action in that first half, and time still for a fifth from Virgil van Dijk.
Yeah, another thumping header. Again, back where it came from. He didn't really have to jump too high to head this one. He normally likes that near post area, but this is quite central. And yeah, I mean, Bournemouth have been particularly poor that first half, but that fourth goal, when things are going wrong, of course, the ball just lands right in your 6-yard box like that. So it was unfortunate for them.
What must Scott Parker be thinking? So much for him to try and address in the half-time team talk.